Hello everyone, my name is Cadens and welcome back to more Trails Beyond the Horizon. Last time we completed Van Route 2, met a new foe it seems, some people called the Vestiges, and yeah. This time, we're actually going to start with... I don't actually know if we'll be able to get to story today too much, because we're going to be probably focusing on a lot of side content. So, first of all, I think there's a lane 2. I actually have 3 I can look at. Why do I have 3 tokens when I only see 2 events? Anyways, first off is lane 2, Arma's security check. Elaine told me Arma's consoled her about the school's security. She'd like my help too, using my perspective as a spring-in. It should probably help if I've got the time. Shall we? Damn, this is muted, so I know how this works. Sorry, I was talking about my iPad. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up, blah blah blah. Thank you for coming, you two. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules for this. Under normal circumstances, we wouldn't bother you with such a request. Please, think nothing of it. I'm more than happy to offer suggestions with regard to to Academy security. Especially after the bombing attempt a few months ago.
Yeah, and people are pretty high-strung these days, what with the space program excitement and all. Also, nipping problems in the bud is all part of a Spriggan's job description, so you've come to the right person.
Thank you, Van. Elaine, I appreciate your willingness to assist. The festival may have gone off without a hitch, but better safe than sorry, I always say. Always better safe than sorry.
Wonder if somewhere in his subconscious he remembers those incidents.
Yeah, it seems like that might be. I think that's likely to be the case.
Yeah.
Well, few things give me greater pleasure than helping my alma mater. As for Van, I can think of no better occasion to remedy all the trouble he caused during his enrollment.
You really love to harp on that point, don't you?
In his defense, Van did more than his share of aiding others back then, too. Honestly, I'm getting a little emotional seeing the two of you here together again. Mr. Powell.
Anyhow, I'll see what I can do. You want us to look around the school and write up a list of ways where security can be improved, right?
Yes, if you would. The students are still on break, so you're welcome to take as much time as you need. Alright. This works. You know, it's a little strange, the two of us walking the Academy grounds like normal. I know we did as much during the Spring Festival, but this feels different, somehow.
Sure does. Takes me back, now that you mention it. We were always being pulled in every direction back in the day.
No.
Had I known how grueling council work would be, I'd never signed up to be part of the general affairs in the first place.
It helped expand your circle of friends, though, no? Frankly, I think you ought to be thanking me, if anything. And besides, I heard you even made a little pocket money during doing odd jobs on campus.
Well, the statute of limitations on that several years expired, so I'm afraid you can't get on my case about this one. Now, come on. We got a job to do, so let's get to it, shall we, Miss Former Vice President?
Oh, you. Van and Elaine began exploring Arma's Academy. They started by searching the school grounds for any flaws in security that potential intruders could exploit. This is where the bomb was planted. It may behoove us to look through the school's manual for vendor equipment deliveries.
I'll leave that one to you. You got the Guild's manual for crime prevention that you can compare it against. Man, being here in the science lab also takes me back. I remember sneaking in every now and then to make coffee with the lab beakers.
Yes, you did make a habit of that, didn't you? You would even smuggle in sweets to eat with it, as I recall. There'd always be a sweet, fragrant scent floating around the room. Everyone who passed by could smell it.
Yeah, when I brought in those half-burnt cookies a certain someone made in class at one time. The bitterness of the charred edges paired perfectly with the coffee.
I'll have you know, I've improved a lot since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send me again just how big this room is. Everything looks good so far, though. Gotta say, this place sure holds a lot of memories. The student council elections, the festival. Good times.
You really were a great help back when I was running for president. I remember you did a lot for me at the time.
Yeah, I think I deserved a medal. Although I think I worked as hard as I did in part because I thought it was going to be the last time I could give you a hand.
Oh. Yeah. The book. Speaking of this place, I really enjoyed watching Anya's and everyone else's performance during the festival. I'd even say it was better than our old play.
For the most part, yeah. Apparently they found our old script and production materials helpful. I wonder how people would react to the story of the Calverdian Revolution if we performed it now. You know, we do have this nice big empty stage here.
I have half a mind to tell you keep dreaming, but I can't deny there's a small part of me that would like the chance of a do-over. Especially knowing that Burgard saw me acting out your ridiculous script.
Hey, he was totally on board with Ditzy Dirk. Oh, fiddlesticks, I've gone and lost my revolutionary flag again. Hey, Olger, have you seen my flag anywhere? Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, please don't hurt me. That's amazing. Elaine, please.
Even if I was all caught up in the festival excitement, why on earth did I take that role so seriously?
Please don't hurt me. Okay, that should do it for the clubhouse and basketball court. Oh, look, they got 2 skip class and nap spots still there just the way I left it.
You certainly did like that roof. I would know, considering how many times you made Renee and I drop what we were doing to come wake you up. Why must these kids keep such an irresponsible tradition alive?
Hey, Lecter had it kept it alive too, you know. High schoolers, am I right? Anyway, all that's left to do is another pass the school building proper. What's up?
Nothing, I just remember there used to be a tree over there.
Eh? Alright, I didn't even realize it had been taken down.
It's where we...
Oh, yeah, there's one other place we should check. Oh yeah, yep. Yep, that's still there.
To think we went through all through school, not knowing there's an underground ruins right beneath our feet.
Yeah, this should probably be like, I don't know, buried?
It's on the premises, so we would be negligent in our duties if we skipped this.
The area's pretty big, and I won't be shocked if there were some monsters still stinging up the place. Might as well do a quick sweep.
I feel like this place should get... I understand it's a historical place, but at the same time, considering it's literally on top of a fucking school, I feel like it needs to be, like, filled in and just buried.
So Van and Elaine inspected every last edge of the campus. After running up a list of security concerns, they visited one final spot. The student council room. Funny, I was in this room just yesterday to drop off some sweets. It's so quiet in here when there's no one around.
Indeed. This brings back memories. We used to chat the days away in this room. Just the two of us.
Yeah, I know.
The student council was just as busy back then as it is now. So busy, in fact, that the sun would be going down by the time we finished our work for the day.
I remember you'd always knock out your tasks early, but after the fact, you'd give everyone a hand with theirs. I'll admit, sometimes I wish you'd be a little more selfish like Renee in cases like that.
You say that, but you were very much complicit in helping me help others. Even when everyone else had gone home, you would stay behind and whittle away at the work pile with me until it was all done. And then we just sit there and talk about whatever came to mind. I remember the waning sunlight shining softly through the window.
Yeah, we were so absorbed in our conversations, we didn't even notice when it got dark outside. Gave the teachers working late one hell of a shock when they found us. And then we get an earful from a dorm superintendent.
Oh yes, an earful and a half. All because we were caught up talking about the silliest, most inane things. Still, I loved that time we had together. So much so that I wanted it to go on forever.
I don't know if it was anything that grand.
You know, after walking around the school together again, it's really hitting me. We're adults now.
Speak for yourself. I still feel like I'm the same little brat on the inside. And before you say something like, yes, I know, with how obsessed you are with sweets, don't.
Alright. As for me, well, maybe it's less that I've matured and more I've gotten better at keeping up appearances. I've just put on a mask to keep my true feelings concealed. Not that it's been terribly effective in hiding them from you.
Elaine,
It's fine, you don't need to say anything. I know your position hasn't changed.
Look, I won't say I haven't thought about that possibility. That said, there's a problem I have that hasn't been dealt with. But I won't make that same mistake twice. It won't be fair to you or to my assistants.
And yet, the fact remains I want to be by your side. Even now, I know we once went our separate ways, and we keep failing to reconnect in quite the same way.
No.
But still, I want to be with you, and that feeling hasn't changed.
Well, you sure know how to leave a guy speechless.
I know I'm laying a lot on you here, but you know me. That's just how I am. I'm still the same woman you fell 4 years ago. I've carried these feelings for 8 years. No, even longer than that. And for all that time, they've remained as strong as ever.
Elaine, if I'm being honest, I don't think I'll ever be able to settle my account with you. Not with all the good you've done me. I hurt you so much, and then I ran off like a coward. But even after what you did, you still accept me for where I am. Still want to be with me. And you saved me from that hell. Even just that is too much to repay.
Wait, what are you...
It's probably about time I told you what happened. About when I was stuck in that place. After I was taken from the orphanage, my days in that hell began. I didn't even understand what was going on. I was surrounded by psychos bent on experimenting on me. They made me read one of the Apocrypha, in alt words which denied my very existence. Every moment there was suffering. And eventually, I did let go of who I was. I'm not in pain, I'm not in agony. I'm not alive. No, I'd never even been born. I forced myself to believe all that until I felt nothing at all. Then one day, a single sensation brought me back from the brink. After days upon days of being force-fed just the bare minimum nutrients necessary to stay alive, my body instinctively started to crave what it lacked. I began to recall a faint memory. A memory of when you brought Quincy Company chocolates to the orphanage. Of when those sweet flavors spread through my mouth for the first time.
Aww.
In the end, I couldn't abandon my sense of self. Or, well, I tried. But whenever I did, I would remember that sweetness. That silly little memory was what tethered me to this world. It was what let me hold on to who I was, until the day I was finally saved from that hell. Guess that's why I ended up becoming just a tiny bit obsessed with sweets.
Damn, now I just feel angry about any time that Van's getting made of for sweets. Jesus.
You idiot. You've had that sweet tooth from the very start. When I found out what happened to you, I hated myself for being so blind. To think my own father made you suffer so much. Somewhere deep in my heart, I believed I didn't have the right to be at your side. But I get it now. Me, Renee, we were there. We were always with you.
Aww.
You guys were, for sure. Honestly, I had a lot that I wanted to say to you when we reconnected at Armis as teenagers, but instead I just acted like the brat I was and ended up running away. So let me say it now. Thank you, Lainey.
Oh.
That's not fair, Van. After I bared my heart saying all these embarrassing things, You won't even give me a straight answer. That's just not fair.
Yeah. I'm not a fair guy. You've always known that.
Come out, wherever you are making handouts. I can't believe you got them. Where'd you let? Huh? Elena's ringing. What are you two doing? How's going, Thelma? Don't mind me just looking for something. I need our educational visitation. Are we interrupting something?
No, you're fine. We just finished our work. Would you like some help looking for those notes? We'd be happy to assist if you'd like.
Yeah.
After that, Van and Elaine helped Thelma find what she was looking for. They reported their findings to Mr. Powell and left Armin. What the fuck? This has been...
You okay?
Yes, I'm alright now. Though I think we caught those girls a bit by surprise.
Yeah, really hoping they aren't the gossipy types.
Oh, I doubt they'd spread anything. Although if they did, that would be rather funny in its own right.
I think you gotta be a little more concerned, given that you're the celebrity here.
Thank you for telling me about what happened, Van. My heart feels a little lighter now. I really want Renee to hear what you said too. But I don't see that happening anytime soon.
We're gonna have to get drinks again sometime. Even if we gotta drag him from his work.
Oh, we will drag him, alright.
Right. One way or another, we'll make him understand that's what longtime friends like us do for each other. I'll be waiting for that answer, by the way. For however long it takes.
Yeah. I know.
What? Wow. I don't even know what to say about that freaking connection event. I didn't think it would be as like, damn. I don't know what to say. I didn't think it would be anything like that. I think I need something lighter to... Also, I can actually just... Hang on, I just realized. I can just walk around as Anya's in here. That's weird. I thought I'd only ever be able to walk around as Van, Reen, or Kevin in here, but no, I could actually walk around as Anya's for once. Weird. Anyways, we have... I need something more, silly to potentially round out that, thing that actually made me want to cry. And almost did. So, let's get drinks with a bad influence. Crow invited me to go drinking to celebrate the end of the field test. We're technically still working, but one drink might be okay. Alright, let's see Crow get fuck-faced. Alright, Crow. I need something silly to round it out. So give it to me. Reen's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased.
Cheers!
Yeah.
Whew. Nothing like chugging down a cold one after a hard day's work.
Ah, Crow.
We're not done yet, but
I get it.
we still got to consider the Republic's new mech and figure out what this plan of theirs entails. Sure, but for now, let's just celebrate our sweet victory. Seriously, it's been ages since we last had a drink together. Not since you dropped by the academy a few months ago, anyway. Just try not to drink yourself into a hole, okay? We still got work to do. I know. Damn, you can be such a hard-ass instructor, Reen. And you can be a bit of a sloth. Come on, dude. Let's cut loose a little. Alright, why not? We got some catching up to do. I heard your contract work is finally going steady. Sounds like you gotten used to life in the free cities. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Took a while to get things going. But between dealing with stuff regular folk can't handle, which require a specialist touch, tackling large-scale issues, coordinating negotiations, and the works. Suffice to say, I'm never bored over there. Sure sounds like a lot of work. Your work's not all that different from Arkwright's Spriggan business, though, from a different perspective. It really is the sort of jobs that only you can do, especially considering you've got the Tierfing X. That, and I'm using all the connections I made after the war and during my time at sea. As for Tierfing, I had to get the go-ahead from the Empire and other governing bodies of the continent. I had to bargain with them during the whole dry independence uproar 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Right. I'm glad things turned out all right. I know you'd been worried about Jirai for a long time. Didn't you put a stop to the potential riot at the State House? By revealing that you were both C and the grandson of the former mayor, right? I'll be the first to admit it was a risky play. If any of that leaks out of the wider public, then I guess I'll reap what I've sown. Despite the risk, you still bet on your people. And that bet paid off and you won back your home. Honestly, it doesn't get much better than that. Ain't that the truth?
Slorp.
So, how's everything back at the school? This is your 4th year as Class 7's homeroom instructor, right? You gotta be used to it by now. I'll say this much, it's hard work. Especially since we're getting more and more enrollments each year. I'm barely managing to stay afloat as they bounce me between the main and branch campuses. Sounds like you got a lot on your plate. Sure thing too much for one person. Well, I do make a point of asking some alumni and other folks for help when I need it. Just as an example, I did ask Kurt and Ash to hold down the fort while I'm away.
Oh.
There are times I've asked Machias, Juices, Elliot, and even Gaius to give lectures together.
Oh, the boys. The boys. Oh, the boys. Look at the boys. Oh, you're gonna make me cry seeing the boys again.
Yo, Class 7, huh? They must be busy in their own right. At some point, we really gotta get just us guys together. And obviously invite a bunch of hotties to join us too.
It's not really just us guys at that point.
Haven't you been enjoying the nightlife a little too much these days? You're a grown man now, Crow. You gotta practice some restraint and spare me the lecture. I'm only 2 years older than you, pal. If anything, you need to get out more. Learn what it means to be an adult, if you catch my drift.
Sip.
You gotta be kidding me. Golden Bloom got first place at the summer Heimdall commemoration. Seriously, I put it all on Ardent Week.
It takes dedication to bet remotely on horse races from another country.
Hey, when we get to Edith tomorrow, let's say we hit up the casino or the sports book. Oh, and I heard they put on a hell of a show at the local nightclub over there.
Is that right? Aren't we here for work?
So, you're saying you're in? Don't worry, the girls don't have to know. You and I can enjoy the capital's nightlife to our heart.
Why do I get the feeling Toa's about to hear?
Yeah.
I get the feeling it's about to be both Toa and Phoebe. Maybe even Altina.
And just what don't we have to know about?
Oh, guys, all three! Crow, you're about to get us killed! When did you get here?
We came to get you since it's almost time to meet up, and neither of you were answering your Zypha.
Ah, shit. Hold on, just hear us out. It's all Crow's fault. Reen, you son of a bitch, it's not my fault only. You agreed to this shit. Nuh-uh. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
Come on, ladies. We're just going to a nightclub. It's no big deal. Hell, you want to come with? I heard there's a place that has male pole dance.
Crow, you're not making it much better.
We're not going. Jeez. Glad two of you are having fun. Been a while since you've gone drinking together, huh?
You're damn right we're having fun.
It is nice to finally have a chance to chat. Since you're here, though, why don't you ladies join us?
Well, Altina, you can't drink.
No, I'd rather not intrude. We'll be back later to pick you up. But for now, you guys go ahead and enjoy your boys' night.
But make sure to keep it to one drink, and drink some water afterward.
I think we've already gone past the limit.
Yes, ma'am. You got it.
Hell yeah! One more drink, let's
Yeah,
go!
Crow, you idiot. Crow and Reen did not in fact stop at one more drink and ended up having 3. Upon finding them drunk, the 3 women laid into the pair, unsympathetic to their headaches. After sobering up, they headed back to work. Damn. Damn, that's rough, buddies. That's real rough, buddies. There's no extra connection event. I'm assuming this extra token I have is for when I finish Van Route 3, because I think I can only have one of two connection events once we get back out. Speaking of getting back out, it's not time for that. Because what it is time for is the 5th domain. I'm pretty sure it's time for the 5th domain, right? Yep. Charge!
Forward.
The shackled hero sets forth. The Scorched Caverns.
The
Alright.
shackled hero sets out.
Let me actually pull up the guide to see what kind of, I just, in a criminal little way, but I can use the guide to figure out what I need to. Oh, right! Hang on! Change the party lineup! I forgot. Oh, I forgot him, indeed. Oh, we're definitely having you in the party. I forgot, we now have permanent party members for the Garten in the form of Zin and Rishia. We are absolutely keeping them on board. I mean, are you kidding me? I kind of want to have Reen and Kevin too, honestly. Fee, Judith, you're going to be swapped out for a bit. Look at this team. Beloved Moye. Gilgamesh Saber. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Okay, so the three, I'm using the guide to figure out what are the conditions needed for an S rank in the 5th domain.
The shackled
The
hero
conditions for an
sets
S
out.
rank on the 5th domain include 1. Complete all boss objectives 1 time. That shouldn't be too difficult. 2. Complete all stage objectives 4 times. You might need to go a couple rounds to get that one, but shouldn't be too bad. And 3. Select a treasure tile 3 times. That one I'm definitely
The
gonna have
shackled
to.
hero sets
I
out.
wanna-
The shackled hero sets
get a
out. The
chest of
shackled
gear on the
hero
first?
sets out. The shackled hero
Yes, I
sets
can.
out.
Wait, can I just do this then? Hang on. I'm gonna cheese this a little bit.
All right, treasure. The shackled hero. The shackled hero. The adventure begins.
We're gonna do
Adventure
this so we
begins.
can just get the 3
Shackled
chests
hero,
right
the
away.
Shackled hero. The adventure begins.
Because if I can just get the chest at the
Adventure
start,
begins. Adventure begins.
then I just don't have to worry about picking them up at the end,
Adventure
right?
begins. Adventure begins. The shackled hero. Adventure
Right?
begins. The shackled hero. Adventure
Shackled
begins.
hero,
The
shackled hero,
Adventure
shackled
begins.
hero.
Shackled hero. The shackled hero.
The
Adventure
shackled
begins.
hero.
Adventure begins. Adventure begins.
Give it to me. That's 2.
All right, treasure. The adventure begins. The
Adventure
adventure begins.
begins.
The shackled heroes.
hero,
The shackled heroes.
The
The adventure
adventure
begins.
begins.
The shackled
The
heroes.
adventure
The adventure begins. The adventure begins. The
Yeah,
shackled
there you
hero
go.
sets out. All right, treasure. The adventure begins.
And now I need to get,
The adventure begins.
I kind of want to have. I need to do all stage objectives. Cadens, speak. Don't have a stroke.
Forward.
It's an honor.
Here goes. Very
Strongest
well.
Jaeger. Looking forward to learning from you, Hamsin.
Likewise. Both Yin and an unofficial S rank will provide invaluable training for me too.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine.
We have gathered a pretty remarkable lineup.
You think?
No doubt about that. Imagine if we were all working together in the real world.
Save that for the end of the game.
CID would flag us as a threat in a heartbeat.
Guess this being virtual is a blessing in disguise.
Form S-Brass and defeat powerful flows. You know we immediately gotta see what this is. Alright.
May your very flesh be seared.
Oh! Die!
Over and out! Safe of Suleiman!
Yeah, let me just use my gun as a fucking nuke. That's cool.
I was simply carrying out my
Thanks, buddy. What is Zorba? Good name. Zorba. What am I looking at?
kind of cool, honestly. I actually kind of really like it.
Go all in on him.
What is it, though?
No need to go easy.
I'm kind of fascinated by its existence.
Hit them with their full might.
I like it. Anyways, back to Excalibur.
Moving in.
My move now.
You think we're going to be facing another group of enforcers at the end?
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Good footwork out there, Van.
I do want to. Oh, excuse me.
You faced me.
Ugh, I did wake up not that long ago.
Don't let up.
Watch out.
That's the S-Traps you needed done.
Take
This weapon is terrifying. Did I mention? Wait! What?
Hit them with their full might.
Why are there just Shang-Cho in here?
I will watch your six.
I got so confused. Like, wait a minute, who are you? There's just Shang-Cho in here, okay? Guess there is just. Guess they're just here.
Take point.
I'm not really sure what you're doing in here, but.
All you.
The move.
Got enemies nearby.
Will do. Okay, we got all those complete. There is a memento orb. I do want to grab that.
Oh, hey, treasure chest.
Just grab it and leave.
Oh, hey, treasure chest.
Run, you fools! Run!
There. One step closer.
All right, that's all three here.
Where to now?
Give me these.
Loot secured.
If I go down this path, we can easily get 3 more doors.
You're fighting me.
Go all in on him.
Boom.
Dabble up.
Take point. Here for you.
How did I hit that one?
Go all in on him. COC, activate. Go all in on him.
Please.
There we go.
That's how it goes.
What's next?
All right. Quick guards, 2 powerful foes, and command battles. It's not hard per se, but it will take a little bit of a while to do.
Enemy swarms.
Shall we elect
Moving in.
I'm itching
Argent
for a
Thorn?
Illusory
Trying to see which
sword.
one does the most attack, like hits. Argent Thorn and
Illusory
First
sword.
one seem pretty good.
Illusory sword.
Hey, one more.
Illusory sword.
There we go. He's running at me. Right now, command battles.
Phoenix, move. They're down. Please.
moving. My blade is
Damn!
yours.
What was that?
Follow up. Consider it done.
Deploying shards. Yeah.
Weak.
Got him up.
Your move, immovable.
What powerful entity would you like to be killed by today?
They're staggered some more. Weak.
Those freaking scythes?
Quite a reception we have.
Why are these guys in fight?
Moving in.
Get out of here.
Boost gauge.
Treasure ahoy.
Alright, that's all objectives,
You
I
rest
think,
in
right?
peace.
Yep, that's all.
Treasure ahoy.
Summit. On and on.
As reliable
Get
as
me out
can
of
be.
here. Alrighty, off to the next.
Stragolite, Pearl Bracelet, and
What's
Shining
next?
Goggles. Next up, 11 foes in field, 2 powerful, 3 S-crafts.
Forward.
I say we take it slow.
Quite a reception we have.
I say you're wrong. Here has your Sunray. This way I can also... do this.
Boost gauge.
I was simply carrying out my duties.
What a lovely
So
treasure
reli-
chest.
Deploying shards.
My blade is yours.
Prepare.
Stay in
I just
step.
need to keep doing this.
Here.
Amateur! Here for you!
Prepare.
That'll do.
Boost gauge.
There's the
Not a
S-Craft.
foe to be found.
Oh, that was nothing.
Now I need to make sure I kill all these enemies.
Watch out. No pushover.
Here goes! Here goes!
I gotta play as the Hanjin right here. Speaking of that,
Want to search this place?
oh, I don't have it right. I was about to say, like, why can't I use the awakening? Right, I forgot. You're supposed to charge that. Black. Black. Awaken. Die.
Keep calm and get the job done. Battle over. Let's resume our business.
Let us begin. Charge attack at the ready. Combat complete. Without incident.
Looks like the gang's all here.
That won't work.
Actually, I just realized, maybe I shouldn't be playing. For real, my justification, if I play with you, then, once I not get, like, any meaningful bonus, that, ow. I forgot that's a thing. How do I leave again?
No need to go easy on me.
Oh, you can't retreat because it turns. You can't immediately just leave. That sucks.
Prepare. I have secured it.
I was simply carrying out my duties. So reliable, it almost hurts.
Yeah! Finish the job! You got it! Gotcha! Come on! There! Not done yet. Take that! Let's go!
Let's go, Grendel.
Maintain your composure. Simply follow it.
There we go. Whew.
A warrior's training never ends. Battle over.
There's part of me that
Let's
wishes I could
resume
just
our
have the
business.
Grendel active at all times.
High
It'd be
level
so
threat.
fun to just run around beating
Stay
things up as a
vigilant.
Grendel without having to wait for like any kind of cooldown or anything. Anyways,
Where to now?
next up, this one.
Onwards!
I didn't even read the objectives here. To be honest.
Alright, up and at 'em!
Breakable, powerful, S-Craft. Let's get the S-Craft out of the way.
Or you trouble! Wide open!
Leave it to Nana. Yeah? Have some of this.
No.
Here for ya!
Activating. Boost gauge
Here for ya.
limiter unlocked.
You're mine! Don't
I'm just
let
keeping
our
an eye on
escape.
this. Checking the whole point.
I'll assist! Have some more!
Prepare.
Murder.
Boost gauge.
And one more
Simply
S-Craft.
carrying out my duties.
Artwork is done, Sony.
This one's yours!
Prepare. Boost gauge.
Alright, now we just need
Simply carrying
breakable.
out my duties.
Which doesn't occur to me, I have this.
Shock
Magic
one up.
Droplet. Give me that.
Watch it. That one's big.
Multiple
Nuh-uh.
enemies. Be careful.
Treasure ahoy!
Treasure ahoy.
That's done, Sony.
Give me all of that. Leave me alone. Nuh-uh.
There.
Whew.
One step closer.
Alright, got that.
Where to now?
Alright, and finally, boss challenge. Win without anyone being KO'd, and win within 40
Let's
turns.
do this!
Alright, who we got?
Okay, let's take a quick pit
Too
stop.
foggy that I can't even begin to tell, but... I hit the wrong button. There you go.
I need it.
Is there anybody in the fog? Oh, I saw something. Hang on. Oh, it's you. A broadcast drone.
We know what that means.
How to play this?
I'm right behind you.
Hey, you.
Oh, whoa, you're here already? Wait, is your squad even bigger now?
Yep.
What's up?
A heroic fist-slinging
Oh,
zaddy
Jesus.
bear, plus the goated soldier everyone gasses up. I am shooketh. And OMG, is that Yin? I have been waiting ever for this. You're just too precious for this world. And if it isn't my never-was colleague, Angel of Slaughter, or Solangel. Like, no hate, but doesn't it blow being such a goody-goody all the time?
He even runs like I'm so.
Dial down the energy a bit, Greenhorn. And don't ever call me that again, if you please. I'm at a loss for words. Don't stress your brain over it, Risha. She's one cultural divide and generation gap away.
Zaddy Bear. Is that supposed to be like Daddy Bear? Oh,
That's what you're hung up on?
yeah. Yes, Sin's finally hit that midlife crisis.
Sage.
By goated soldier, does she refer to me?
Seems that way. Though her nut-sweet does make it a little feather ruffling. Yeah, I getcha. From my experience, mind sling can really hit certain people the wrong way. Hey, wait, don't change the subject, Mr. Yao.
Your actual colleagues were posted in the Fourth Domain. That makes this the one where you finally introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, I really am almost up, huh? Like, when I tell you my body's been ready, oh, but not like in a sussy way or anything. Didn't have much choice though. TBH, when Unk pings me up for a solid, I gotta roll with it, you know what I mean?
Unk. If she's not referring to Van this time, then
It's probably Novartis.
Could it be the Thousand Oathbreaker?
Give the man a prize.
Oh,
Couldn't let
fuck.
you miss me for too long now, could I?
Oh, fuck. I didn't think you'd introduce yourself now. Elroy. Been a while.
The Fourth Anguist, Elroy Harwood, the Thousand Oathbreaker. Been a while. Harwood, so it is you.
I've been wondering why you didn't show your face during Campanelle's declaration.
Circumstances this time around let me shift operations to a different front from the get-go. Campanella handles matters on the surface, Novartis behind the scenes, and me? I was planning to piss on off out of the picture.
I don't want to be here.
But then what turns up? Some cheap knockoff of the DG cult. Replicas of a certain professor's legacy.
Oh, so that's why you're showing yourself. Yeah.
And the cherry on top. Some hotshot masked menaces who managed to wrap icks around their little fingers.
So the only reason he's joining in now is because he's got his interest has been piqued by all the strange going-ons we've been encountering. With AD, the Silver Genesis, and X being, and the new Vestiges group.
Since matters elsewhere are just as utterly eventful, I figured I'd get in on the action and start meddling here.
We're not fighting you, are we?
Ah, great. So this is the ice wipe McBurn mentioned.
Ouroboros' fourth Anguist, the Oathbreaker. They say he's as wicked as he is troublesome, but by the looks of it, that's putting it lightly.
The guy's the lowest of the low, sure. But still, how tough of a guardian can he really make against our lineup?
Feels like forever since you and I last met, doesn't it?
I wouldn't be putting it lightly. As cringy as that girl beside him is, she could very easily power him up.
These aging bones have never been much for fighting. Gonna have to lean on my home court advantage and cheat a bit.
Oh boy.
The floor's all yours, Ulrika.
Ulrika?
Way to jack my name reveal. Whatevs. I'll give you a pass, just this once.
So her name's Ulrika.
Girls and boys come out to play.
Oh,
the moon
no.
doth shine as bright as day. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 times the charm.
Huh? What? Oh, don't tell me!
Gotta be kid.
No! You...
Rufus! Judith!
How careless of us. To think her ability is capable of such a feat.
So even her words can hijack people.
That's cause enough to revise our evaluation of her. Number 18's threat level is hereby upgraded to double S.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait. Marduke's putting me on blast? Certified pleading emoji moment, and not even in the funny way.
Nothing more lucrative than boosting your engagement with the flames of controversy, no?
Harwood, don't play into this.
Bruh, I am not rage baiting here.
With
Ah,
that,
shit.
we have our guardians of the Grim Garten's fifth domain.
Shit.
The time has come to let the games begin. The good professor went out of his way to build this playpen. What say we have some fun running it into the ground?
Well, this is a fascinating fight.
Save your breath, asshole. There's gotta be a limit to her hypnosis.
Those two are still in there somewhere. We just have to shake them out of it.
All right.
All right, come on.
Time.
Valiant Larceny!
The blade is yours.
Yeah, that's annoying. The fact that she can just completely control people.
Petals in the wind, this world.
Well, time to knock you out of it.
Boost gauge expanded.
Show them what you got.
Wake up.
Boost gauge limiter? Lol. Wish I got that on stream. The chat would have loved to see getting ratioed.
Stop it.
Farming the drama, are we? Don't worry. I've still got plenty left in me.
My. So that's what one might call a cheat, I suppose.
What did I just...
So her power.
Ready? Dang, you guys are OP.
I'm this close to wrecking that freaking drone of yours. You hear?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Don't. Nah, destroy it now.
You know?
Destroy it now. She said, destroy it now. I'm fucking pissed. Don't you dare. I'm taking all my anger on you, Harwood. You allowed this to happen, you son of a bitch. Die. Die, damn you. Come on through. I don't care. I already killed them.
You really crossed the line here.
I'm fucking pissed with what she just said. Don't you dare. Why you have a reflect? Fuck you. I can use this then.
I think I'll try.
Would you stop doing that? And
Strike now. DLC activate. Cypher activate.
Prepare.
would you knock it off? Umbra Nodens.
It's showtime! You've been cordially invited to see Umbra Nodens. Now relax and enjoy.
This is gonna death blow me, isn't it? What the toxin? Ah, crap.
My blade is yours.
Show them what you got.
No, you don't!
Boost gauge expanded.
My, you all sure showed me a good time. But that's enough for now.
Ugh.
There we are.
Well, that's terrifying. The fact that you can just control party members.
Oh, over already? Suppose the fault's mine for getting a few touches too rusty. I'll have to work on honing my instincts back up to snuff.
Hey, are you too good?
Compared to you, even my own awful wires compare readily in comparison.
Just so we're clear, you wouldn't have gotten me to me so easily if I was suited up.
Oof. Big yikes. Guess I'm getting cancelled after all.
Fuck you.
Sheesh, though. That was hella hard mode, emphasis on the hell, and you still cleared him good.
Now see here, Harwood. What do you think you're doing? Worming your
Novartis.
way in without permission.
Oh, caught red-handed.
The original plan was to have a special, high-ranking cryptid serve as the Fifth Domain's guardian. And yet you dare to ruin my arrangements and jump the queue? Explain yourself!
What can I say? I simply wanted to offer some modest repayment for all the good turns you've done me. Thus concludes my first and final appearance here. Make a strong showing of the rest with Simeon and them, won't you?
You son of a bitch! It's Elroy!
Hold it right there. If you're intent on settling your debts, then you may as well do so properly.
Oh, that's right. I hear you've come to Yorda's rescue in more ways than one.
Yeah.
I doubt she'd stand for it, but as the one who referred you, allow me to offer my thanks. both for the patch-up and her 4 SPG.
Well, ain't we polite all of a sudden?
I cut back on the performative kindness. It only puts you in an even more dubious light.
That's true enough. Much appreciation to you too, Ulrika.
Okay, bye.
Oh, that's no account layabout! How such a navel-gazing egotist could serve as Anguis under my same master, I just can't fathom. At this point, I simply must have her unveil who the new successor to the 7th will... And just what are you gawking at? This is no spectacle to behold!
What do you want us to do?
Though the difficulty level has shifted due to this needless interjection, be assured that the spiritual data I've gathered will be set aside for next time. Ulrika, see that you put them in their place through and through. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Ooh, this is sending me. Prof is pressed. That's what he gets for trying to pull up on Unk, though. Whoops. Almost forgot again.
You mind introducing yourself proper? Ulrika the Influencer.
What's up, guys? It's your
No.
Miss Nightmares Arboros. I'm your girl, Ulrika, the Power Wordsmith. My title's the Influencer, though. You know Anguis #2, the Azure Abyss? She was the inspo behind my streaming debut, and wow, did I blow up from there.
Vita.
Oh, but just FYI, I don't whip out my power words while I'm live. That'd be pretty BM to the other streamers out there. Like the Katlia channel for...
No! Gotcha! Gotcha!
What are the...
Patrick!
At any rate, you definitely seem to lean more on the reasonable side. And you can prove it by swearing not to pull that cheap trick on us ever again. This being a virtual reality makes no difference.
Part of it's on me for dropping the ball.
Oh, you are so valid. Like, on Goddess, even I was side-eyeing how foul that was. So, let me take the L and apologize, yeah?
No more controlling, please.
I'll make sure to keep it 100 with the next bomb-ass power word I throw at you. Till then, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Can we destroy the drone? Shoot it! Catcher, you've got a gun.
Grim Garten, 5th domain. Liberation secured.
Al-Fayed here. I've confirmed the presence of the Oathbreaker and updated his threat level assessment.
Slay the boss and all that. S rank. Nice. Meteoric gravity.
It was a group effort.
All right. Has the lighting here shifted? Hang on.
What do you want to do?
Oh, I can actually look at one of the two events here. We have two events. Camp and Carve. Master says he's got some camping supplies left over from a bike trip. He wants to use them before they expire, so he asked me to join him for a bonfire. Sounds fun, so why not? And from Deputy Secretary Kincaid. Surprise! Deputy Secretary Kincaid from the Department of Justice reached out to me about the aftermath of the Valentino and Jeffrey ordeal. He's Renee's old man, and I haven't seen him since my Oracion days. Should I go ahead and get this over with? Yeah, let's do this one. Let's get it out of the way. Sorry, Burgard. We'll watch your thing another time. They explained the situation to Anya's, and they parted ways for the time being.
I see. I believe I understand the situation. You've certainly obtained substantial evidence regarding yesterday's events and the behavior of his son.
It was nothing. Just some stuff I picked up on the job. Sorry I couldn't tell you more about the Deputy Secretary Valentino's hush money.
Don't worry. We've already got everything we need on that front. Negotiations with the press have already concluded. The hush money issue will be reported alongside the announcement of a change in staff. That way we will be able to minimize damage to the ministry and administration.
Gotta say, I'm impressed. You've already done the legwork.
I've only done what is necessary. After all, the current administration remains focused on the space program. Given that, the optimal course of action when it comes to misconduct among high-ranking officials is to quickly and efficiently handle all problems. Which is why I reached out to you, as someone capable of making rational calls beneath the nose of the public.
You sure know how to dot your I's.
Well, the CID has had their hands full, which leaves me only a traditional departments to deal with any problems. It used to be the CID would intervene, but not anymore. At least not right now. By showing what the Department of Justice is capable of, I can begin to take back bureaucratic autonomy for the future.
I see. So you've got your mind on the future. So your department can put some points on the board.
Nothing like that, I assure you. This is simply the role an administrative organization is meant to play in government. Anyway, I appreciate you exchanging information with me on a short notice. You have my thanks.
It's fine. Like you, I'm only doing what's necessary. But, on that note, I'll be excusing myself. Nothing good can come of the deputy secretary being seen with a shady guy like me.
Miss Arkwright. No, Van. Could you wait a moment? I hate to ask you this after all you've done for me, but are you free after this? Would you care to join me for a drink?
Okay.
Man, never thought I'd be going out to drinks with the deputy secretary. Kind of unexpected.
Maybe so. To be honest, I don't invite others out for drinks often. But I figured why not? After all, I haven't had a chance to talk to you for 17 years. Let's drop the formalities and have a chat.
We really haven't talked since I was still a little brat. Guess we both had a lot on our plates. I'd be happy to share a drink with you. I'm surprised you know this place.
Oh, is it really so shocking? My job has kept me away recently, but I used to be a regular, you know. The soba and grilled skewers are both great, but the real star of the show is the offal stew. Something only true connoisseurs would know.
Damn, you've been here more than me. So tell me, what's on your mind?
Nothing particularly important. I just wanted to take this chance to chat. I had meant to see you back when I heard you reunited with my son in Elaine at the academy. I never had the chance. I didn't even end up seeing Elaine and her family until much later.
Oh, alright. Guess it makes sense, seeing as I dropped out.
I won't say I'm trying to make up for missed opportunities, but I do believe there's meaning in seeing you again via work. In any case, what say we toast?
Sure. Discussed all manner of things for the first time in 17 years. And despite the differences in their position, and they both shared the paths their lives had taken in that time.
You know, you're surprisingly diligent for wanting to catch up on things with me after all this time.
I wouldn't be able to do my job if I wasn't. Though I was not aware you had gone through all that after dropping out of school. I tried to keep having my contact search for you back then, but nothing turned up.
Really?
Wait, you looked for me?
Yes, Elaine had Renee asked me to. You may not have shown it, but even Renee was concerned after you up and vanished.
I had no idea. I do feel bad about what I put them through. But still, I'm surprised Renee would go to you for help, even if it was Elaine's request.
That makes two of us. In retrospect, I think that might have been the only time you ever asked me for help.
Speaking of Renee, I kind of figured you wanted to talk about him when you invited me out to drinks.
It's not that I don't think about my son and the current administration's trajectory these days. But my son is who he is. It's no longer my place to interfere with his life. However, if you wish to discuss something with me regarding Renee, I'd be more than happy to listen.
Nothing particular, I guess. I'm curious about a lot of things. He's always made vague insinuations. Regardless, I plan on at least keeping an eye on him, in my own way.
And as long as it works for you.
At the end of the day, I just don't think he's really changed. Hell, he still gets annoyed when I call him by his first name.
Yes, he always did have his hang-ups about gender non-specificity. Not that I think he actually hates his own name. If anything, I believe he was rather fond of it before we moved to Erasion in his youth.
Now that's a surprise.
His mother was the one who came up with the name Renee. She passed away before we moved, you see. She had it in her head that we should name our child Renee regardless of whether the baby was a boy or a girl. I think what he hated was how his name was made fun of by others.
Damn. Starting to feel guilty about all the teasing I did.
Don't let it bother you. Ultimately, it's a matter of how Renee himself interprets your words.
Yeah, well, I don't think it bothers him that much these days. Hell, even Elaine calls him Renee all the time.
I think you're right. A girlfriend he brought home once called him by his name, and he seemed fine with it.
Actually, speaking of girlfriends...
Did you hear he broke up with his last one back in spring? I believe she was his third, as far as I'm aware.
Really? His third? That means he must have had one I didn't know about.
I imagine so. His second girlfriend was originally a colleague of his back at the Department of Internal Affairs. If I recall correctly, they started dating about half a year after he was employed, but after his transfer to the CID, they broke up.
Back when I was away then. I had no idea. You know, he's pretty quick with letting people in and out of his life. He treated his breakups like they were no big deal. Always real pragmatic about it.
He's never been the type to fixate on people, I suppose. Still, he's always treated his partner sincerely, as far as I can tell. I'm sure he has his own thoughts on the matter, but as he's never shared them, there's not much I can say.
Sure is like him, though, isn't it? Just letting things go. Hard to believe he really went to his old man for help, even if Elaine did ask him to. Did it have something to do with our relationship? Nah, that can't be. He's never been the type to let himself get yanked around by something like that.
Regardless, Renee is still young. I'm sure there will come a time when he will need help from his friends.
Yeah, I know. Whatever his position, he's still my friend.
Oh?
No, excuse me.
Hello?
What took you so long? Whatever. This is about work, so I'll keep it brief. The other departments should be making moves on the Secretary Valentino front. I'm assuming the Ministry of Justice has already reached out to you in secret, yes?
Damn, nothing gets by you. Is what I'd usually say. Except this time, I'm one step ahead of you, pal.
Even now, you still find the time to dig around. You are most certainly my son. Anyway, I suppose I should excuse myself. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. Renee, don't try and shoulder too much on your own. Understood?
Well, the few times we get to actually have a leg up on you, Renee.
Father. I see. You're at that food stall in the 2nd District, then. I take it you got drinks after an exchange of information.
Yeah, he said he wanted to chat since he hadn't seen me in a while. Care to join me? Since I'm already here and all, I'd be happy to keep drinking if you can make the trip.
Unfortunately, I am rather busy. I just needed to confirm some things with you. Judging by your reaction, you haven't leaked any problematic information to the Ministry of Justice.
Nuh-uh.
No, of course not. All we went over was the prodigal son's criminal record. He didn't ask me anything about the actual ritual.
That's fine then. Given that the CID can't get involved at the moment, I want to avoid causing any disruption between government agencies.
Hey, did you attack Reen?
I'm sure you understand after what happened in the park, but I recommend being more careful going forward.
Did you attack Reen? With Shizuna and Kurogane and the Iscaria, Ashlad? Did you try and kill them?
Now then, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Arkride.
You didn't answer my question.
Even after his old man went out of his way to give us some time alone. I swear, this guy. I don't know what you're thinking, Renee, but I trust you. No matter what's going on, I know you'll tell me the truth eventually. Yeah, no doubt about it. Because that's how the three of us have always been.
No. After the unexpected conversation about Renee with Deputy Secretary Kincaid, Van met with Anya's and the two resumed their night patrol. Aww. More defense. We have a side quest here as well. We
All
have
right.
the Third Domain Bounty. This is the Epstein Foundation's Deputy Development Chief. I'm making this request on behalf of Mirabelle Alton. Seems like the boss arena of the Third Domain has been taken over by an abnormal enemy. Same deal as before. Clear the Third Domain again and reassume control. Before we actually do the Memento Orb, let's do that side quest first. Let me make sure there's no additional SP. I have not been looking at the guide really that today.
Okay.
Oh, my iPad crashed. Does that mean... yeah, crashed.
Okay.
Okay, there's nothing in particular to worry about. Just go to Third Domain.
The adventure begins.
Portal.
Let's do this.
What do we got? Two weird... I've seen those. Where have I seen those?
Can't we
Was
hang
it
out
Reverie?
a little longer?
I swear I've seen that enemy before. That enemy looks so familiar. Was it in Reverie?
Watch it.
Where
That
I've
one's
seen
big.
these things. What are they? D Beastia. I swear you were in Reverie.
Go all in on him.
No, wait, I do remember. Hang on. Yeah. It was in Reverie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Hit them with their full
Yeah,
might.
in Crossbell. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where you were.
Activating skill. Behold.
I was gonna say, like, I recognize that figure.
I'll assist.
Like the really quick, weird, and
Here you go.
they're kind of like Cadens, aren't they?
Don't stop now, man. Roll out, kid. You're open.
Earthshaker. Earthshaker.
Prepare yourself. If you would.
My turn now. No need to go easy on him. Go all in on him.
Luminous Flux.
Boost gauge expanded.
Perhaps the unwise decision. Falling back. Here's the headliner.
Yeah,
Down they go. Get after it, Arkwright. DOC, activate. No need to go easy on him. Here they go.
Got with pommel.
Grab all over.
Together.
One more.
That's one go kaboom.
Arkwright, big fast. Take this.
Ultimate throttle.
Don't get too caught.
Focus unleashed.
Your unification. Spirit unification. There. Crimson Leaf Blade. Come on.
Regulus Caliber.
Here goes. No punches pulled. Activating skill. They flinch.
Later.
That's how it goes.
All right.
Can't lose
Got
out to
that.
young guns. Yeah, nice.
Looks like our work here is done.
Alter Celica or something like that?
Positive.
Nice.
Goal is achieved.
Looks like I
Very
still
nice.
got.
Go back to the Sanctum. Have achievements.
Good stuff.
Beowulf.
Good
Zen skill
stuff,
stones and
good
Alicia skill
stuff.
stones. Let's actually go ahead and just use these, I guess.
Reach one peak. Still got more
Just to make everything
Still got
level
more
2
growth
for
spurts
him,
in
and
me,
then
eh?
level
Reach one
3.
peak. Climb
Still
the
got more
next.
growth spurts
Reach
in me,
one
eh?
peak. Reach one peak. Climb
Still
the
got
next.
more growth spurts in
Reach
me,
one
eh?
peak. Reach one peak. Climb
One
the
peak,
next.
one peak.
I can improve further. There we are. I can improve further. There we are. There we are. I can improve further still. There we are. There we are. There we are. I can
Use them all.
improve further still. I can improve further still. I can improve further still. There we are.
I got 3 Grendels. Zillion Impact. I'll take that. Alright. Now, let's make sure we save the game first.
Now we watch the Memento Orb. The Memento of Emilia, Queen of the Skies. Oh, we're going to learn more about Emilia. All right, let's see it. This is the story of a woman known as the Queen of the Skies. In recent years, Calvert's armored aviation divisions could easily be considered the main pillar of the Republican Army's military forces. Its basic formation includes Wesen orbital tanks for their high mobility and Aviar gunships for their suppression abilities despite their light armor. The armor's utter annihilation at the hands of the superpowered Purple Ion during Crossbill's bid for independence taught it a hard lesson. Thus, it improved the capabilities of all its aircraft and developed the Aviar II for use in troop transports, covering the holes in its strategy. That is, until its greatest rival, the Erebonian Empire, unveiled not only its heavy tank battalions, but manned humanoid mechs, the Panzer Soldats. Further, the Republic's flagship, a 200 Arge-class airship known as the Baton Kaitos, was dwarfed by the Empire's 250 Arge-class Gargantua. In tactical simulations against the Imperials, the Republican Army's win rate continued to fall. Naturally, the Republic wasn't standing idle. It collaborated with the Verne Company and the Institute of Science to develop next-gen armaments. However, it was still clear as day that this initiative would not produce results in time for a full-scale, all-out war with the Erebonian Empire. Then came September 1st, 1206. The fateful day the Imperial Army invaded the Republic of Calvert in what would eventually become known as the Battle of Jormungandr. The fiercest fighting was at the Crossbellen front, where the Republican Army faced 350,000 Erebonian troops with only 280,000 of their own. And beyond the heavy tanks and Panzer Soldats, the Imperials also had new battleships and massive railway cannons deployed. The Republican Army's front collapsed almost immediately, threatening to leave Calvert itself wide open to Imperial Army forces. However,
I'll send him a message. Like hell you're getting in here!
without warning, an old returned Aviar model gunship named the Lux Raider tore through the Imperial forces' airspace. Despite their strong defenses, the Empire's airships were sluggish, leaving them open for the Lux Raider to deftly fire on the gaps in their armor. Pivoting to its next target, it destroyed the enemy's heavy tanks with concentrated Gatling fire focused on their weak points above the turrets.
Oh, hey! Didn't see you guys there.
The most difficult enemies would be the Empire's Panzer Soldats, especially the new Kestrel model, since it was equipped with flight capabilities. Its flight range was limited, but it was more nimble than a gunship, and deployed with the "they can't hurt us if they can't hit us" mentality. As her fellow gunships were being shot down one by one, the Lux Raider's pilot immediately devised an insane combat maneuver. With several flying Panzer Soldats closing in from behind, she pointed the Lux Raider's nose straight up at the sky and shot upward. Putting the sun at her ship's belly, she then spun it into a sharp corkscrew, completing a 180-degree flip at dizzying speeds.
What the? Where'd they go?
The Soldats lost sight of the gunship after its unexpected maneuver. An ominous thought in their heads, they turned to check their rear cameras. And there was the gunship, having taken up position behind them with its Gatling barrels at full spin.
No way! That pilot's a madman!
Adieu.
Spinning like ballerinas, the Gatling barrels launched round after round of armor-piercing bullets, tearing through the lightweight Soldats like paper. It was little more than a one-sided slaughter, devoid of any semblance of joy. And yet she continued to hold the trigger until she had ensured the enemy was down. It was her duty as a soldier for the sake of her country.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I can't do things the way he did.
As she looked down at the wreckage of the Panzer Soldats plummeting to the ground, she recalled the Ashen mech she'd seen a year and a half prior. A young hero piloting a machine called a Divine Knight took down a gunship squad with careful strikes, grounding them without a single casualty.
I would have liked to go toe-to-toe with him if you were here. But I guess there must have been some pact behind the scenes. If that's how it's going to be, then I'll just have to finish things up.
It was then that her eye, sharp as a hawk's, caught sight of the Imperial Army's Gargantua airship that had been deployed to the front. Armed with countless weapons, it was a veritable flying fortress, one that would be nigh impossible for a single fighter to take down. But if she could drop even just one of them, it could turn the tide of the battle. She had to try. She gave her battle-hardened gunship crew, at least those who were still conscious after her absurd maneuver a moment ago, their final orders.
All hands, listen up! We're going to target that giant airship. Ready parachutes for evac. I'll need you to hang in there with me to the last second. Then make sure you get out of here in one piece.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am!
Damn. The Battle of Jormungandr, record of the Calvurian Air Force gunship Luxraider, captained by Air Force Captain Amelia Herring, shot down 7 mid-sized airships, 12 heavy tanks, 8 flight-capable Panzer Soldats, and 10 grounded Panzer Soldats. Additionally, dealt damage to a Gargantua-class airship, forcing it to retreat. The Luxraider was then caught in the shockwave from enemy railway cannon fire. This, combined with prior damage taken, resulted in a crash. All personnel escaped thanks to Captain Herring stabilizing the ship. She, however, was seriously wounded, requiring 3 months of recovery. After those 3 months, Captain Herring was discharged from the hospital, but retired from service due to lingering medical complications. President Rocksmith, near the end of his term, awarded her the Order of the Chevalier and promoted her to what would be her final rank, Major. And so stories were told throughout the ranks of the Republican Army about Amelia, Queen of the Skies, an unsung hero of the war. 2 years and 4 months later, the eyes of the world are upon her once again, but it remains unclear what exactly she has been doing in the interim. Amelia, Queen of the Skies, end.
Holy shit, she was a badass. Damn. Wow, she was awesome. She did all that on her lonesome, basically. Well, I was going to end it just now, but we can go a little longer. Just a little, though.
Back to reality. Snap back to reality.
Alright, first things first. Food. Or shopping, I should say. I got one new item here, beef cutlass sandwich.
Thank you very much.
There should be another shopping item somewhere down here.
Welcome.
Just finished renovating. Anything strike your fancy?
Orange berry cologne for Nadia. Sweet and refreshing perfume popular with young women.
Thanks.
Very nice. I'm still scared that... I'm scared that freaking Anya's is going to reveal something terrifying at the end of this route because of the way she speaks.
Come on, and have a look.
I'm terrified of her. Leave me alone. You scared me. I got this earlier.
Love me a sugar
Beef
rush.
cutlet sandwich.
Beef
tomato.
Thanks a bunch.
Orange berry cologne. Alright. There is a sub-event we can watch. The Roastery Cafe Waltham.
Please.
Hello?
Step on up.
Oh, hey! Whoa! What the?
This night may well be the last we spend like this. It's surprisingly difficult to process, even with prior notice.
If I may, sir, I just want to express how incredibly grateful I am for everything you've taught me up until now.
It's regrettable that I can't come to you the rest of the way, and at such a critical time. Now, the CID's orders will be lifted if the project is completed successfully, no? Then you'll be able to return to your original unit in post. There's no need to be gloomy about it. Besides, working on the present Grandma makes for a valuable opportunity, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I am aware of that.
I'm sure you have your trepidations, but it's certainly a worthwhile job from a career perspective. You'd be better off taking a positive attitude. Just don't lose sight of your ambitions. Face the obstacles before you, and you'll find there's no wall you can't overcome.
Senator Ryan, thank you.
I must say, though, it's clear how beloved Mr. Rocksmith is, if you two are any indication.
It's a little much for someone who's nothing more than a retired public servant. Even so, it's because of that I can interact with so many people and be privy to all kinds of information. Maybe it's because I'm retired that I can see and talk about things from a different point of view.
As an acting member of the current Republican Party, I'll do all that I can. So please rest assured as you watch over our nation's future, sir.
Well, at any rate, there's no need to worry on my account. No matter the assignment, you do have what it takes to meet Graham Hart's expectations. I'm rooting for you, so stand tall and carry your duties without fail.
Mr. Rocksmith. We will. Thank you again for everything. We'll return when all is said and done.
It's like what they were saying at the Memorial Park. Basically, everyone from the CID is getting caught up in all this.
It must be especially heart-wrenching for those two.
They should be able to go back once the plan reaches a certain point. It's gotta be tough to part ways with the person you respect more than anyone in the world.
Uh-oh.
Looks like they noticed us, is nobody's surprise. We're not exactly interrupted, so it should be fine to say a quick hello.
Hey!
I've known Kyla and Cody since the prime of their father's generation. A lengthy stretch of time, to be sure. Still, we oughtn't treat this as the end of things. Our paths are certain to cross again eventually. It's my hope that the two are able to bring their fullest efforts to bear in the place they're needed most.
I just want to say hi to him. I'll say hi to the others.
You two. I heard from the police about what happened after we parted ways. Apparently, those suspected to have masterminded the string of incidents showed themselves, correct? Yeah, though the fact remains that they slipped through our fingers. Let's follow their tracks out of the city tomorrow.
Thank goodness you're alright though, Senator. Leaving me behind in the Blacklight District had me worried.
Yes, well, with the immovable and several top-class Jaeger corpsmen on our side, we had enough of an edge to push back the enemy.
I was about to say, you were in a much safer position, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's funny, being surrounded by, like, insane people who are being controlled was a better position because of the people you had around you. You had Zin, two, like, leaders of Jaeger Corps. It was like, you were fine.
The majority of the riders then went above ground, whereupon things were comparatively calmer. It's just... something's nagging at you. Well, on top of the police and so forth, we also called them on the CID to follow up after the fact. However, there was no indication that they would act out my urging. Instead, the riots were poised to be left to the police entirely. I'm told Kyle and Cody did respond to your summons over at Dirk Memorial Park, but that appears to be an exception. Up until now, the very notion of the CID opting to so deliberately divorce themselves from an incident of this scale would have been unthinkable. Well, by the looks of it, their current stance is butting out of anything not directly related to the space program. So I've heard, but that notwithstanding, those riders, the strange phenomena that grip them, there's no guarantee that such variables will have zero bearing on Project Startaker.
Do you think that one of those silver genesis is powering the rocket? I feel like there's a non-zero chance of it. Assuming, here's the thing, we don't know exactly who's making them, but based on how people are going after her, I don't think it's impossible to assume that the person who's making these silver genesis, it might be Hamilton. Although, I don't know. There's only two people. There's only one group or one person it could be. It's either Hamilton that's making them, or it's the Vestiges. The reason I say it might be Hamilton is because of how, like, determined, and we've seen both the CID and Kevin trying to go after her. Kevin's having to take up his Heretic Hunter title again, and because of Professor Hamilton. And the CID, we saw at the end of Reen's Route, has issued, like, just capture at all cost order, basically. So, she's obviously very dangerous to them, or at least has done something that warrants such, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but you know what I mean. But on the flip side, it is possible that maybe it's the Vestiges that are using them. The reason being is, well, we saw how many they had. All members had of Silver Genesis, which also makes me think I might be wrong that there's 8 of them. I think there might just be, these Silver Genesis might just be like a mass-produced model. You know what it actually reminds me of? I just realized it reminds me of something. The Black Orbments. Or rather, the Gospel. Remember, back in the Liberal arc, the Gospel was technically something that was like a normal thing on the Auroral. It was kind of like the normal orbment that the people on the Auroral had, right? it's starting to feel like maybe the Silver Genesis might be something kind of similar. Maybe the Vestiges people, whoever they are, maybe the having those silver ornaments is normal for them.
If they're willing to disregard even this, feels less a matter of pouring all the resources into the space program. Rather, an express determination to sacrifice anything and everything if it means accomplishing their objective. They wouldn't go to these lengths unless some demanded it. That much we can probably say for sure. Assuming that is indeed the case, it will undoubtedly involve not only the current administration, but the country itself and all its citizens. In which case, they ought to be tackling this out in the open as a nation united under the accord of its citizens. President Gramha of all people should understand this, and yet, I just can't wrap my mind around these measures.
Hey, Code. You got...
Not you! Why is it game? I saw it for like a brief... Move! Gotcha!
Oh, it's you two. Not exactly catching us at our best right now.
Well, we've come to pay our respects to Mr. Rocksmith in light of the matter I mentioned earlier this evening.
Right, respects is definitely the word for it. The guy's a hero to you both.
Yes, we owe him a debt that could take our entire lives and more to repay. One that I still wish to see out. No doubt there's much weighing on Cody, too, after having served as his bodyguard for so long.
I know wanting things to stay that way is just my own ego talking. Besides, neither he nor our dad will want me to tie myself down so tight that it puts my back up to other opportunities.
Cody.
I get you. Taking this all on the chin is your way of saying true to your pops in the former press. Exactly. After hearing what he himself has to say, dragging things out any longer would be a faux pas. There's no choice but to face up to what's demanded of me. Then, once this mobilization is ended, I can return to Mr. Rocksmith standing tall.
Sounds like Cody's managed to steal himself in his own way.
Yeah, ain't really our place to weigh in on that any more than we have.
Take care, you two.
We have 2 story events then. I looked away for like a split second and I lost track of where I was. Alright, first off. Cool fountain.
You know, I always did wonder what the deal was with this angel back when I was still a student. Considering it's supposed to be based on scripture, it feels oddly familiar and friendly.
You're right that the angels from the testaments can be quite serious looking, as if they're the goddess's messengers. People don't really seem to know the origin of the statues, only that they were discovered in transport during the Middle Ages. I think I told you that I used to come here with my mother from time to time. We'd always talk about what meals we make before my father came home from a work trip. My mother would look up at the angel statue every time we passed by. She'd have such a kind, warm look, but with a hint of sadness in her smile.
I see. Is it just me, or does the statue look familiar? I mean, it kind of looks like that photo of your mom I saw back at your house, doesn't it?
Oh.
I can kind of see it. My mother may have been reminded of my grandmother.
Yeah. Lilia Claudel, right? The adopted daughter of Professor Epstein.
Yes, I heard my grandmother and mother looked very alike, even for family. My father always said that my mother started to be the spitting image of my grandmother as she got older. Apparently I strongly resemble my own mother too, when she was around my age.
Sounds like the Claudel bloodline's pretty strong. Yeah, it sounds like your mom was a strong, gentle, and reliable woman.
Yep, that she was. She even encouraged my dad on occasion when he was having trouble at work. She was always there when he needed her most.
That sure is something.
No! Still, when it came down to it, she was just a driven wife with a passion for cooking. Though she did have a knack for pulling absurd pranks. I remember she'd always tease me too, asking if there were any boys I had a crush on or things like that.
Well, sounds like you didn't take after her in every way. Looks like I'm not the only one who sees an uncanny resemblance.
Van?
Gotta say, I'm kind of jealous that you got a place that holds such a cherished memory. So, who'd you have a crush on?
Van! You don't really think I'm going to tell you, do you? When I was 12, the that kind of thing never even crossed my mind. Mom felt ill not long after that, but she was still just as bright as ever. I'm sure she'd be more than happy to give me advice if she was still alive today.
I just realized I can fish here. Fish? No. I'm not fishing. Who's our here? Oh, the bulletin board.
Not picking up any stunts, as I thought. I don't see any info requests that stick out to me.
I guess things have been peaceful around here, or at least that's what I like to think. In any event, I just want to say, Van, your diligence is something I really admire about you. Whenever you enter a district, even when nothing smells off, you always stay true to your routine of checking the bulletin boards.
For the record, I don't just check them for 4 SPGs. Sometimes there's postings about deals and stuff related to my hobbies. Even if there aren't, it helps me get a feel for the overall mood in the district, so there's never any harm in looking. And if I'm lucky, I'll stumble across a bargain to add flyer for sweets.
Wait a minute. Van, please don't tell me the whole reason you started accepting 4 SPGs from bulletin boards was so you can find deals on sweets.
Of course not. I mean, I am glad to start doing it this way, but don't get the wrong idea. Alright then, that should be good enough for the center march.
Yes, where should we go next?
Maybe the Tyrol district. I mean, it's one of the places I originally planned to patrol tonight.
It does have a number of locations that we should check in on.
It's decided then. Let's get moving.
Well.
There's actually something we want to go back to the, sorry, I was looking at the guide. Apparently we actually want to go back to, the Garten real quick. Go back to the Garden. Go back to Sanctum. First off, we want to look for, where is his face? Not you. Thorndyke.
Master York Rosenberg, a man once affiliated with the Society's 13 factories. And yet I hear he's recently been appointed as Marduk's technical advisor. Is that correct?
Well, we did have a new associate join our ranks of late, but I'm afraid his past affiliations have remained a mystery to me. What I do know, however, is that the man seems to share a name with a particular celebrated doll maker. That said, he isn't based at our HQ in Orid currently. Instead, he's moved his atelier to a certain city-state.
Yikes, with all this questioning he's dodging, how even Elaine will get to one land. If I remember correctly, you're the ones who helped the Meister move, right?
Yeah, don't tell Lynn though. If she ever finds out, I won't hear the end of.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. You were wanting me to tell you how much he appreciated your help, man. Thanks to you, he got to bring all of his tools with him. He would have never been able to make this body without them.
I'm dead.
Is that right? That's our LP. Never hesitating to say what's on her mind.
It sounds like you've known Yold for quite some time already. Certainly don't lack the connections in Marduk, do you? Well then, how about this? Once we settle matters in the garden, would you everyone care to take a little vacation? To Valis, where the Meister resides. Or I suppose I should say to our investor's homeland.
Where the hell did that come from?
It sounds like a wonderful idea. The food there is lovely. I'd have jumped at the chance under normal circumstances. I mean, vacation time would mean more lovey-dovey time with us. But a free vacation's never actually free, is it? Indeed. If nothing else, we appreciate the offer, however.
More time while we go ahead and just get out of
QB.
Cannot for the life of me stop beyond that. think I see anything actually running. There is technically a fish we can get. Fish! But we can get that at any. In which case, yeah, I think I'm good. Alright, let's make sure we save the game just in case. Where is the save? Right here. And we're going to go ahead and end it here for today, actually. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace.